Good morning and welcome back, my fellow traders. Welcome back to another live trading session and a daily vlog video of what it's like to be a part-time trader, working on becoming a full-time trader, working on becoming a full-time millionaire here, guys, soon. Now, today, guys, fortunately, we have no news today. It's non-available. There's none today besides tomorrow, but there is Jerome Powell coming up into this week soon. As far as trade plans goes, guys, we didn't have none last night, but today in the pre-market, we do see still Nvidia is in this nice range. So that's the only trade that we're watching for this week potentially, as well as SPY is dropping below the 4-hour 20 SMA level here. So I am a little bit bearish and I would love for Nvidia to break below this because I would love a breakdown below. We've just been chopping in this little range and I would love a fat drop. So I'm really waiting for puts, but I'm going to let the market do whatever it's going to do. I might go live in the voice chat. So guys, if you're not in a Discord, what are you doing? We literally go live, call out fire ass trades, take fire ass trades, drop the technical analysis, show the fundamental analysis, and give the sauce. So come on, guys. We already dropped what we're going to look at for today in the Discord, and let's see what we can catch. Per usual, I'm going to live trade it for you guys. The phrase of the month, we changed it up because guess what? We did hit our A1 setup on our last video, and it was a fat drop on SPY puts to the downside. The phrase of the month now is A1 setup because, guys, we're going to wait for A1 setups only. That's what we want to take, and that's all we've been taking last week is A1 setups, waiting for good, solid setups, and then we've been loading the boat. So this week, we're going to do the same thing. That's our plan, guys. A1 setups only, load the boat, wait for a solid, good range breakout, the ones that we like, the ones that's more in our favor, and that's what we do as traders, is you find the best solid setup, A1 setup in your favor. With that being said, guys, what are you guys trading? What are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling today? It's Monday, my favorite day of the week. Shout out to Larry June. That's word to Larry June. What would you guys like me to look at? Drop a comment down below, and guys, please like and subscribe on this video. I'm 16 subscribers away. We need to get to 200, guys. Please, come on. Let's get on with this video. If I catch any live trades, you'll see it on these next clips. We've been up since literally 4:40 a.m., so we need some coffee to really start this morning up straight black. Wake our ass up. There we go. We got the J for pot of J. Markets open. Let's see what we can catch. SPY right out of resistance, rejecting. Look at all those sell orders come through. Goddamn. Most people would have been like, why don't you play puts? I ain't risking it for the biscuit it. Y'all tripping it. So Nvidia is here at the bottom of the zone, guys. I'm waiting. I would love to take puts, right? The only thing I don't like, guys, is that Meta is pushing. Amazon's pushing. Microsoft's pushing. That's the only thing I don't like. So there's a couple stocks that are trying to go green. SPY somewhat also pushing here. So I do got to be careful, guys. I got to make sure I'm in the right position. I don't want to just take puts because I'm bearish. I got to make sure that it's actually set up in my favor. I'm going to let it breathe, do its thing. I'm going to wait for a 5-minute candle to close. The phrase of the month is A1 setups. So what I don't want to do is take this little break down to the downside, enter here, and I get wrecked because the 5 minutes haven't closed yet. So it could break down here, and in the next 3 minutes comes back in, and the next thing you know, the 5 minutes is back inside, and then it comes back up. I don't want to get wrecked. So I will let you guys know what I do catch. So guys, I'm very glad I did not take that because like I said earlier, I could take a 1-minute break, momentum trade to the downside, enter here on the retest, and potentially have sold here or even here, but that's if I was perfect. And obviously this is hindsight in my favor. Most likely I would have tried to hold for a longer gain because as of lately, guys, we've been trying to hold for longer setups. But I'm still watching Nvidia, waiting for a break just to the downside. That's all I'm waiting for, guys. That the break to the downside with some hard confirmation. The only issue is when I'm looking across the board on other stocks, because I do watch the Magnificent 7, which is really important because they influence SPY and a couple other stocks like Nvidia. I'm seeing AMD has a really nice fat bounce to the upside on the 4-hour support, which matter of fact here, let me record this moment as I'm speaking. Market is doing a little bit of a bounce here because also AMD is having a lot of buyers kicking in here on the nice 4-hour bounce. 7 a.m. hourly just closed, so all the time frames practically just closed here. But overall, guys, the market is trying to pump a tad bit here. Microsoft's been pumping here nicely, Amazon going wild, and overall, guys, we just got to be real careful. This is the type of vibe we go for. Just so we don't clutter the mind, we listen to some Tampa beats. SPY does look pretty solid here for a potential break to the upside on this short-term downtrend. Even on the hourly, it looks pretty strong. Buyers are almost creeping in. We still got 20 minutes, but the buyers might honestly show up even stronger. Overall, I'm watching for this break to the upside. We still got 20 more minutes. I want to wait for A1 setup. Guys, look what's taking off without us. We still have about 7 minutes for this hourly time frame to close, but the buyer volume already surpasses the first hour with 2 nice dojis. Higher lows breaking the short-term downtrend. 30 minutes, 2 as well, breaking it as well. 15 minutes looks pretty decent, but guys, we have not entered yet. 1 minute didn't give me that confirmation, although most people would potentially say, why didn't you enter here or on this 9 EMA? Well, to me, that's entering a little bit too early, and I want to wait for more confirmation, guys. We want to wait. This is like a potential entry for some calls here. Back to the upside. I'm going to take it, guys. Guys, I got to get out. Literally $0 flat. I've never took that before. That's crazy, man. It's looking too weak. AMD's falling. New member dropping straight sauce, guys. He actually does. I love his charting style, man. Look at his charting style, guys. His charting style is real nice. He uses the volume profile as well. I mean, guys, he'd be killing this. Guys, so I thought I recorded this trade, but I did not hit trade. But I'll just let you guys know what I was in right here. So as soon as this 5-minute hammer closed above, I entered because I expected us to push up above. But guys, I literally closed for an L of 26 bucks. $26 loss. I'll also still show you guys what happens later on towards the end of the day. But on the 1 minute time frame, we did keep getting a break above, and I held it. I was in a position, I believe, somewhere either on these two candles right here. So I was in a position on SPY around these two candles, right? But we keep dipping down, hammering, dipping down, somewhat building a base. But guys, I just can't hold for that long. To be honest, I'm just gonna have to cut that bad boy, let it do its thing. Market's kind of falling here a tad bit too. So we're gonna limit our risk and not even trade like that. We'll still wait for more trades. We do gotta head to work here in 10 minutes. So we'll see what happens. So we did try to re-enter some Nvidia, guys, and unfortunately Nvidia, let me show you guys as we speak actually while I'm talking and just talking about this. But guys, we did try to re-enter on some Nvidias because Nvidia was looking so strong in the 5 minutes. Bro, it pumped us 10%. We're in profits, up $3 on the day. But you guys already know, we're trying to shoot for them good rewards. So we ended up selling it for a couple percent back down, and now we're only down $22 on the day. So we only gained $4. But guys, it really wasn't anything. That's my alert for the stop loss that got hit. But Nvidia broke this nice range that we were watching. I believe I posted it on my last video. Now it's holding itself on the 5 minutes, real strong. Big hammer bounce on the 1 minute as well. But yeah, guys, so we're just gonna call it good. That's our day right there. $20 L for a quick Monday. Calling it good, and that's real good. For real. I'm going to be transparent and show you guys my trades that I do take, but that's for the last one. So if I do take any more, obviously I'll show you guys, but like I said, that's the last one. So Nvidia is breaking this nice range that we spoke on. We've been waiting for this range for a minute. Now it's finally doing it, and it's most likely going to run all day. This is that range I'm speaking on about. That's most likely going to run all day. As well as this is where we got stopped out on Nvidia. So literally, guys, we entered Nvidia here. No cap. We entered Nvidia here. Big pump, 10%. Back down to basically entry, and that's where I sold. Now there we are pumping. 5 minutes has a nice hammer on the EMA, and I was trying to hold for the EMA, but honestly, the way it was looking, guys, we just ended up stopping out. Home, and guess what? We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna hop into the charts. I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna do something a little different and do a live recap and transition over to here and show you guys what we missed, what could have done better, what the ideas behind our trades, and a quick recap overall, guys, because honestly, it could have been executed better. I could have had a better entry, and I could have honestly held for specific reasons. But anyways, guys, let's transition over here and I'll show you guys what I mean. On Thursday and Friday, and then here we are Monday, guys. This is Monday. Get a nice little break to the upside on the 5 minutes, but overall, guys, we get stopped out here. This is where I closed, but way before that candle, I closed way above around this zone. I'm gonna be looking up because that's where my chart is, but I also try to look down straight at you guys. But guys, I took Nvidia here on the first arrow because we had two pretty strong bullish candles indicating that we do want to take it on above to the upside. Three strong candles closing above this specific zone that we've been waiting for on this nice range breakout. So this is something we've been watching for a little bit these past couple days. I entered here because this is a bullish engulfing, decent volume kicking in. I'm like, okay, they definitely do want to take it above, get a nice 10% pump. This is where I get a little bit confused. So it pumps up there, guys. Okay, I could be wrong. I might have entered it. Honestly, here, look, let me check, man. Let me honestly check right here. It says I got in at 824 and I sold at 837. I got in after this candle. So it says I got in at 824. So I got in on this candle, guys, literally on this bullish engulfing. Like I said, I got in on this bullish engulfing. Then it says I got out at 837. So 37. So I literally held it all the way, and this was just 10%. Isn't that insane? It should have been more. So this is where it got a little bit confusing for me, because although it was pumping up and I saw a nice 2, 3, 4, 5%, and it pumped up even more, and my contracts were pretty close at the money, they didn't pay that much. So it was weird. So I ended up closing above here, right? I entered here, closed here, a couple dollars gain. So that's Nvidia. And overall, guys, for a quick trade plan for tomorrow, what am I looking for tomorrow, guys? I'm looking for Nvidia to stay above this zone. I would love for Nvidia to stay above this zone. If we can get a nice hold above this zone, then I'm looking for calls above this zone on Nvidia. Obviously a break below, then some puts. Either or, guys. It does not matter the direction that they give us. Tomorrow we have one report at 3 a.m. So that's not even gonna affect us. But anyways, looking for Nvidia for a break above or break below. Now, one last trade idea that I am planning on going over, guys, real quick, is just AMD. I would love AMD below this zone. As you can see, if you grab these wicks on the bottom side, you can see that you grab a nice zone here, a support level that's potentially going to break, and I would love for some AMD to get broken. But anyways, let's go to SPY real quick, guys. Look what happened with SPY, man. I literally took SPY calls at 8 a.m. I took SPY calls at 8 a.m., guys. Sold them at 8:06 a.m. So I held them for 6 minutes. So at 8 a.m. I got in some SPY calls, it says. Okay, 8 a.m. here. Honestly, I don't even know why. Maybe this hammer, I believe. Yeah, that hammer. I do remember that hammer was holding pretty decent. I was like, yeah. So I get in on that hammer at 8 a.m. It says I sold at 8:06. So even though it pumped, I still sold at the next red candle here because I thought it was going to sell off. Anyways, guys, next, what I'm saying. So I gotta hold on these EMAs. I gotta trust the process. I bet if I put an exponential moving average, I'm sure it is holding that level up here pretty strongly. Nothing but straight uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. There's no reason for me to get my calls. But anyways, guys, it is what it is. Only down $22 on the day. So I have 2 trade plans for tomorrow. I just went over. It was with AMD and Nvidia, guys. Those are the only 2 trade plans I have for tomorrow. And then the quick recap was on Nvidia and as well as SPY here, guys. SPY, I literally got in here, guys. So check this out. I got in at 8 a.m., right? 8 a.m. here. Reason why was because this hammer had decent buyer volume. It kept creeping up. It kept increasing in buyers. Buyers kept increasing. And I'm like, I don't even remember what I was up on this contract. I wasn't even paying attention, but we do get a lot of buyers here. I'm sure I was up at least 10-15%. I really don't even know. Then I end up selling at 806. So on this next candle after this candle closed. But anyways, that happened and it ends up pumping all day to about $300 a piece. So that's crazy, man. So that's what it is. I hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' day. I hope you guys like this quick trade recap. I most likely will end up throwing it in there because sharing my screen is probably better. Letting you guys know what I really see as well as sharing the screen. It just makes it a lot easier to really show you guys and scroll through the tickers. But let me know what you guys want me to show you guys. What do you guys want me to trade for you guys? What are you guys looking at? Please drop a comment, like, and subscribe on this video, guys. Come on, let's run it up. Let's keep trading. Let's have a good week this week. Jerome Powell this Wednesday, so let's be safe. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Monday already flew by so quick. But let's keep working. Let's keep hustling. Let's keep doing what we gotta do, guys, every single day, working on something. And I will catch you guys tomorrow on the next trade zone. Catch you guys in the trade zone. If you're not already in the trade floor, you're slacking.